Hey guys, Labyrinth Gaming 1 here, and this is a Battlefield 4 weapon review of the AC-52 CQB carbine. This weapon is a little bit unique. There is, I think, a fair bit of, I think there's like 6 or 7 ACE classes in this game. ACE 20, 23, ACE 52 CQB, ACE-52, all these different kinds that go for all different classes and types of guns, and each of them have a different purpose. So this one is the carbine one, and this is a fairly easy to unlock one. It comes right before the G36C. It doesn't require much score to unlock at all. It's decent. It's like not the best carbine in the patch, but definitely not the worst. It is a Chinese-made weapon, so one of the few, I think, 5 Chinese-made weapons in this game. The Coyote sight comes with 10 kills instead of the reflex sight, so that's always a good thing. The score required to get this gun is not incredibly high. It is just like I think 36,000 score, which is not that much. It took me like a couple hours to unlock it, if ever really needed to unlock it that bad. It doesn't take very long. The main reason I got it was because the Coyote sight, because if you guys check out my best sights video, you should go and check it out, and you'll see my favorite sight, which is this sight. It is a very small sight, and I'll give a more in-depth view in my sight for you. Please go and check that out on my channel. Truthfully, comparing to a lot of the other carbines, it has a pretty low, I think it's the lowest rate of fire carbine in the game to date right now, which is insane. It basically has a 650 RPM, like 650 RPM, with a max damage of 34, and then the minimum damage of 20, which is pretty good. I like that. That's good. And if it causes 34 damage in 8 meters, that's when the drop off starts, under 8 meters, you can drop a guy in 3 bullets. But see, if you had like an 800 RPM rifle like the 880 RPM rifle like the ACW, you'll be able to destroy, mow down people, mow down waves of people. But this has a 650 RPM, and that's probably the major downside to this gun. So it just keeps on going on, and then the drop-off basically ends at 50 meters. If you guys want to know where I get these stats from, simtic.com, easy to find. I'll put a link in the description. Everything else is, if you want to see very in-depth stats, like exact numbers, like bullet drop, meters per second and stuff, you can check out their website. They have a whole thing on this. The reload rate is, it's not the best in the patch. It's not like the ACWR reload, but it's alright. But if you're in the corner and you're in the middle of reload, you might see me in a couple times just get caught by reloading, because it's pretty slow. With a couple bullets left in the magazine, it's 2.2 seconds. It's okay. With the empty, it's 3.1 seconds, and that's big. 3.1 seconds is a second more, which is very crucial to you. The recoil, truthfully, isn't that bad in this gun. It has a 0.45 pull up, 0.25 pull to the left, and 0.25 pull to the right. The biggest thing for me is the 0.45 pull to the top up. That is, as you see, like if you saw it right here, I lost my game. Here's another clip. If you saw in that last little clip over there, if you want to rewind, I basically am shooting at a guy, and you see it just drifting up. I have very good recoil compensation. Sometimes it doesn't always show, but I know how to compensate my recoil fairly well. But it's basically, it just flies up. And truthfully, if you've played in other games like Modern Warfare 2, the AK-47, it seems kind of feels immediately like me to the AK-47, even though it doesn't have a very similar thing to it. It has that same recoil pull up. It just always pulls up. It doesn't really pull left or right as much. It just pulls straight up. And that can be a problem if you don't know how to manage your recoil. So I suggest angled grip can help out with that, or ergo grip, or whatever really helps you. Like, I don't want to be giving you these exact stats. The thing I use the most is probably the either angled or ergo grip. because I like those the best. But you do whatever you feel and you can produce to the best. You should try out all the different guns, and even if you don't like this gun, you should still like give it a little shot. And if you don't like it, of course don't watch this video. But it's a very versatile weapon, I'll tell you. But the only other defect with it, and you know, there's a fair bit of defects with it, but this is something that the 650 RPM helps with a little bit, but still, it's crazy, and the recoil really counts to this. At long distance, this gun struggles to perform. Even though it still has 20 minimum damage, it's still, with that one pull, the first shot recoil isn't crazy, but if the best way to go in range right now is burst firing, and even then, still 5 bullets to kill someone. By the time you burst fire that, 95% of the time, he would just move it out of the way, move right out of the way. So I prefer going around medium, longish, or even well, short. It's small. It's also very good. But yeah. The attachments I'm using right now, like I said, I'm using the Coyote sight. Right now I'm not using any other attachments. If you saw earlier in the video, you saw like me spin around the gun. I'm not using any attachments, using this bare bone pretty much, except the thing I probably struggle with the most with this weapon right now, well, at least at the beginning, is because the iron sights. The iron sights are the worst in the game for these ACE guns. They are horrendous. And getting those first 10 kills was a pain in the butt. But when I unlocked the Coyote sight, it definitely helped a lot. Because the iron sight is just pathetic. It circles your entire screen pretty much. You can't see anything. So it's annoying, but trust me, it's worth it with this gun. Sorry about all these little mumbles there. I'm really sick right now. The spread is reasonable. While aiming down sights, moving, it's 0.8, and while not moving, it's 0.3, which is not bad at all. After making this video, I think it was like a couple more rounds, I unlocked like the heavy barrel and stuff. The heavy barrel really does help out this weapon a fair bit. It helps out most of the carbine, truthfully, just like Battlefield 3. It really helps it out with its spread. But after you hit like a heavy barrel or something on it, it will become a monster. Trust me, you will love that 650 RPM. It just takes a little getting used to. It just takes a little getting used to. That's all I can say. But yeah, I think it's a generally, as my final thing comes up, like I've said earlier, it's a generally versatile weapon. Long ranges, it does struggle a little bit, but it's a very good carbine. And let's say, I suggest totally so far, at least, is the ACWR. But if you don't like the ACWR and you just want to keep on playing with carbines, you should definitely check out this weapon. I really am appreciating it, and it's just generally an awesome weapon. And comment below any other weapons you want me to do. Get ready. I don't know if this is already up or not, but I am gonna upload a P2000 video, the P2000 review, AN91 review, CSLR4 review, and a P226 review in the upcoming days, or if it's not already out by now. So enjoy this little last clip of video. I do go on a little bit of a tear, so I will have Sympathic linked in the description below. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Labyrinth Gaming 1 signing off. Bye.